Hello, Nigerians, and my fellow countrymen. We are in a season, a time that is so critical in our nationhood building. And this is the time, this is the season. We need to collaborate, synergize, take advantage of the diversity that we have with over 350 ethnic groups, with over 500 languages. We can collaborate. What is collaboration? Collaboration is team building, bringing the Igbo man from another perspective of an angle, reasoning together with a Yoruba man with a different perspective, and dialoguing with an Hausa man to reach a consensus, an agreement. Collaboration is all about building. That is what collaboration entails. You know, the difference between the animal kingdom and the Homo sapien is that we can come together, team up together, build and not destroy. We can come together, make a desert to become a fruitful forest. That is what collaboration is all about. A typical example is the incident that happened in reference to the Bible in the Tower of Babel. They all came together, different races, different languages, different tribes, different reasoning, different faculty, different perspective of life, and they decided under one umbrella to come together in unity of one common purpose to achieve a common goal. The Honorable former President of Nigeria, former President Ebele Goodluck Jonathan, His Excellency, did likewise. As a good leader, they were able to bring about the confab. What was confab all about? To bring the different perspective and view angle of the different ethnic group together to reason out which way forward. We are in a dear time and season. We need such likewise. You know what Abraham Lincoln said? I would like to rephrase it first. Most of us, we know this phrase, but the application, the implementation becomes a problem. Don't think what your country will do for you, but what you will do for your country. I think at this junction, at this point in time, each and every one of us should come under an auspices of a united nation. I call it nation building. We are not barbarians. We are not animals. We are created in the image and the likeness of God. But we have become vulnerable to satanic manipulation to cause division among us. Reference to the Bible, the devil has come to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But we are not going to allow the devil to steal the peace we have enjoyed in our nation, Nigeria. We are not going to allow the devil to cause chaos. We are not going to lose our lives. We have gone through a civil war, which we just came out from. We are not going to be plunged by self-egoism, pride, into another similar civil war. And if another one happens, it's going to plunge us into ruin. And we're going to start from the beginning. My dear fellow Nigerians, my dear fellow countrymen, the elites, the commoner, we are all equal. We all have what it takes to build our nation back. Your contribution matters so much. I want to encourage you watching me, and I want you to like my video. I am Pastor Uchenna Azubalo, your life coach, motivational speaker, a life transformer. Added to my resume, a conflict resolution specialist. I see a one Nigeria. I see a new Nigeria. I see a united Nigeria. We remember the prophecy of Martin Luther King when he prophesied that a time is coming, the blacks and the whites will be in the same bus, embarking on the same journey into a one goal destination. This is the time. This is not the time to bring in ethnicity. This is not the time to bring in tribalism, nepotism. This is not the time for treason and felony. This is not the time to speak unruly of your leaders. It will not change anything. This is the time to do critical, constructive criticism. That is the only thing that can work. An argument that can build and not destroy. This is the time we will call our leaders to correction, to dialogue, and make them see things in the perspective of reality. Abuses, calling names, protest, demonstration, even revolution can never and will never be the answer. Because we are not going back to the days of the medieval age, the Stone Age. This is the time of intellectualism. This is the time of reasoning. We are in the epic of the season that intellectually we can reason out and make things happen. I call upon all my fellow Nigerians. The only way you can decide who leads you is by going to the ballot. That is the decision-making unit. But before you go to the ballot, you must have your PVC. So if you don't have a PVC, you are not going to the ballot, you criticize, you demonstrate, you do revolution, you are one of the problems of Nigeria. I tell you the whole truth. Our leaders are not our problem. Nigerians are our problem. You and I, we are the problem of Nigeria. Do you know why? Because even the leaders that are emulated, the leaders came from you and I, came from a society that is impaired, damaged, unruly. The leaders we have today, they are a full representation. They are a reflection of who we are. So when you cast a stone, remember you are in a glass house. This is the time for critical, constructive reasoning. I want you to like my videos. I'm going to be talking so much with prayers. Somebody, one of the social media influencers said that this is not the time to pray. The truth is that this is just the right time to pray. Remember, the Bible says, pray without ceasing. Nothing will happen when it does not come to the place of prayer, meaning that. And it's starting from me. And it's extending to each and every one of us. Nigeria must work. Thank you so much. God bless you.